Let's get ready to rumble!
Making his way to your streaming device. He's the leader of Lakers World Order, bringing you his opinion on all things sports. Angry Lakers fan.
What up, man? What's going on, man? I'm happy. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, man. We got Trey all day in the building. He said, salute, angry, what's up? You already know about that. You already know. We got Goat James in the building, man. He said, yo, angry. That's right. That's right, man. Look, man, I'm happy. Like, I'm super happy. Like, Eric Quan, what up? He said 1, 2, 3. That's right. I don't know what that means, but I get it. You know, he said 1, 2, 3. But yeah, if y'all can hear me, let me know. Just let me know if y'all can hear me real clearly, because I don't want to keep talking and you know, I said, oh, the mic is fucked up. You know, I'm happy right now, y'all. Like I'm so happy. If y'all couldn't tell by the thumbnail, I'm like happy, super happy. Luka Dončić gets it. Like, Luka Dončić gets it. As y'all can see on the thumbnail, man. And I'm gonna put it on the screen. Let me put it on the screen, man. Let me put it on the screen while y'all coming in here, man. Because I'm super happy about this, man. Luka Dončić understands the assignment. He understands the assignment. Okay. I'm definitely gonna put it on the screen for y'all. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that. Rick News 1, what up? Look at that. Luka is getting into shape, y'all. Luka is getting into shape. He is ready. Man, this dude about to come back and be the Luka Dončić that we need, man. He might be dunking next year, man. He might be dunking on fast breaks now. Fuck them layups. This dude is slimming down. You can see like a little, you know, 6-pack in there, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not checking it out too much, you know. But look, man, JJ Redick came out in a press conference after us getting eliminated by the Minnesota Timberwolves. And one of the things JJ Redick was talking about was all the guys got to get into shape, got to get into post game shape. You lost, you work out. That's what it is. You lost, you work out. You got to work out, man. Get into game shape going into preseason, training camp and all that. Now, from what I'm seeing from him, the dude that we're going to build this team around, this is what we need our leader to do. This is how a leader leads by example. Rick News, what up? He said Luka got the Tim Grover tips from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan will easily and likely be the GOAT of basketball history and for at least the next 30 years, at least. I mean, Michael Jordan, he's up there with me. I mean, he's 1A and 1B for me with him and Kobe Bryant. You know, I'm on record saying I've never seen anybody play basketball better than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. You know, that's just my opinion. I mean, everybody got their own, but that's just my opinion. They 1A and 1B for me. You can put it in any order. This is now what I was saying. This is what we need from our leader. Okay, this is how you lead by example. Now, if the other players are seeing that Luka Dončić, you know, somebody that came in over here from the Lakers out of shape, and you know, granted he didn't play for a month and a half, but there was also rumors. I didn't watch too much of the Dallas Mavericks, but there was also rumors, you know, from the front office over there that, you know, he was getting out of shape a little bit. The Americanized food was, you know, making him turn into a fucking balloon. You know, he went from, you know, being in shape to Mr. Potato Head. You know, he was forming into an oval. That's what I was hearing from over there. And to see this right here, he gets the assignment. He's listening to the coach. He's listening to peers around him. We know that this Luka right here is going to ball out. All right. This Luka right here is going to ball out. We missed that Luka. We missed that early on Dallas Luka, the one that was moving quicker, the one that was dunking in fast break, the one that had a couple posters. This Luka is going to be good. Now, I don't know if it's going to translate defensively. I mean, I never really known him to be a good defender, but this Luka right here, fast breaks is going to be looking better than what it did. I'm telling you that right now. And I'm not going to be judging Luka until we see him as a Laker full season. It's not fair to actually, compare, like judge him on the few games he played for the Lakers. He got traded mid-season. He didn't even ask for a trade. He got traded mid-season, and he had to get accustomed to this coaching staff, this play style, these players around him. He had to get accustomed to playing with an ego like LeBron James. And, it's just not fair to really grade him based on that. But if you want to grade him based on that, he did have a solid rest of the season. He still averaged what he would normally average if he was a Dallas Maverick. And I just believe it just came to him being out of shape and him trying to get accustomed to a new coaching scheme. The only player he was really, familiar with was the coach, which was JJ Redick. He was with him for a couple months over there in Dallas, and Dorian Finney-Smith. And of course, he came over with Maxi Kleber. So, I mean, not too many familiar faces. He had time to get accustomed to that. So we're going to see how this translates into coming up, this season coming up. Now, it has been talked about that he's about to go out there and play for Slovenia, where he's from. And this is where I want to say the picture is taken from. This is where the picture is taken from that I want to say. So he looks like he's in decent shape, man. Like he looked like he's in great shape. I would say great, not decent. I would say great. For Luka standards, this is great. Okay. And as a Laker fan, when I saw this, I was super happy about it. I was just scrolling through Twitter, minding my business. And I seen this picture come across my timeline. Right. And I was like, shit, I got to talk about it because I wasn't going to do anything today. Today was just going to be me chilling. It's a Sunday. I'm just going to be chilling, but I had to get on here and talk about this, man. Eric Kwan said Luka needs athletic players around him. Yes, he does. He really does. And if y'all want to know, this will be an open panel. This will be an open panel. I'm just saying my piece, and then I'm gonna drop the link for y'all. Big Baby Sports, what up? He said the thumbnail pause. Luka can get it. I mean, that says it in the title, though. Big Baby, that says it in the title. I know what you mean. It is a pause. I mean, I didn't say he can get it. Pause. I said Luka gets it. I mean, I guess it means the same. I don't know, man. I don't know, Big Baby. But yeah, if y'all in here, like I said, this will be an open panel. I'm just saying my piece, and then eventually I will drop the key to the panel, and then y'all can come up here and say what y'all got to say. What up, Dylan? How's it going, Dylan? Shout out to Dylan from Facebook, man. He said the Lakers need to build around Luka, not LeBron anymore. That's 100%, 1000% facts, my brother. Facts. And this is the time to do it. I mean, I know that you can't really do too much given the pieces that we have and the money that we got to work with, but you can at least do some things to get you there, because we're going to be in a position next summer to do a lot more. This summer, if Rob Pelinka gets damn near everything we need, he is super overachieving. Okay. He is super overachieving if he does that. But if he gets like one or two good pieces to put with Luka, I'm good with that, considering what we have to work with. A lot of people don't understand that we don't have a lot to work with. Okay, we don't have a lot to work with. So we got to do what we got this summer. Next summer, it's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. But yeah, man. What's up, Lakers all day dope? Lakers all day dope. He said, "Big baby, that's crazy." I don't know what you mean by that's crazy. You saying that's crazy for him or that's crazy for me? Like, I mean, I don't know, brother. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. The title don't mean that, all right? The title don't mean that. But yeah, man. Let me drop this. Let me drop the link for y'all. So anybody who want to come up here, you know. Now, once y'all come up here, I'm gonna sound different because right now I got it to where my mic is plugged in. But the thing is, when my mic is plugged in, I can't hear y'all because I don't have a headphone socket on my mic. But I'm gonna have to make it to where I'm talking through my headphones when y'all come up here so I can hear y'all. So I'm gonna sound less clear, but I'm gonna still sound clear, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm about to drop the link right now. Okay. And when I see y'all ready to come up here, I'm gonna switch my mic over. All right. There go the link right there. So when I start seeing y'all wanting to come up, I'm gonna just switch my mic over. But yeah, man, that's the new Luka right now. That's Luka as of right now, y'all. As of right now. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know if he's been leaving the McDonald's alone. I don't know if he's been working out more. I don't know if he's been, you know, in his own kitchen chefing it up. I don't know what he's been doing. I don't know if his wife, you know, got him on some kind of routine. I don't know what's going on, but it's working. I'm happy to see it. It's working. Like I hope he has. I really hope he's going the route of, you know, hiring a chef, like a personal chef that prepares his meals throughout the week, and you know that meal prep type stuff. I'm hoping he's going that route because as a point guard, you need to kind of set the tone, run up and down the floor, fast breaks, all that type of shit. You need to do a lot of that. What up, Sean? He said, "What up, bro? What up, Sean? How's it going, brother?" Just chilling, man. I wasn't even gonna go live today, but I had to talk about this. Like I said, man, if y'all just joining, man, I was just scrolling on Twitter, chilling, you know, with my dog Sophie next to me, just chilling, man. And I seen this picture. I seen this story. I seen this story. Sean said it's off season. We don't know if he's going to keep the weight off. I think he is, Sean, because if you look at it, like we mentioned before, like we mentioned before, Luka Dončić is going to be playing for Slovenia this summer, so he's going to be playing basketball. He's going to be in game shape, so he's going to be shedding that weight as the time go by. So I think he's going to keep that weight off. I think he's going to keep that weight off, Sean. In my opinion. What did Dylan say? Dylan said, "If I am Luka Dončić, I will not come back to the Lakers because LeBron is still on the team. If LeBron leaves the Lakers, I will resign back with the Lakers." I will still, as a Lakers fan, I still want Luka over here because of what we gave up for him. You know, we gave up a huge championship piece for Luka Dončić. We got rid of Anthony Davis for Luka Dončić. I mean, this move by Rob Pelinka was for the future. So I think he's banking on Luka Dončić coming back and Luka Dončić leading the troops going forward. That's why one thing he did was, like we keep mentioning, that's why he went to dinner with Luka Dončić. It was him, JJ Redick, and Luka Dončić out at dinner, you know, discussing the plans going forward. And you notice after that dinner, We got reports that Luka Dončić, he's all in on the Lakers. He's all in on signing that extension and all that type of stuff. He's all in. He's all in. All right. I see EQ and Sean about to come up. So I'm about to let them up and I'm about to get off the panel for like 3 seconds and come back on because I'm about to switch to my headphones. But Sean and EQ is about to come up for y'all right now. I'll be right back in like maybe 5 seconds. Let me add Sean to the stage. Let me add EQ to the stage. But I'll be back in like 5 seconds.
Yo, what's up?
Not much. You?
I'm fine. I mean, I'm glad that Luka is losing that weight, but again, it's off season. I mean, Ben Simmons he shoot a lot of 100 threes in the gym, but in the real game, the threes ain't nowhere. He just disappeared like magic. But hey, Luka, I'm glad you lost the weight. Now at one side of me, I do wish that you should might reconsider. Man, damn it, man, damn it, man. At one side, yes, I want him in the Lakers. I want him in the Lakers, but damn, that damn LeBron James, it ruined me, man. I'm helping him, but at the same time, I'm helping myself. Oh my god.
Hey, like I said before, I heard both sides of it. So the truth is which direction they're heading, and that's the direction they're gonna pick. So, and that's why the Luka trade showed up in their lap. So, I mean, that's what they're gonna build around. Like that, there's no going back. Like once you make the move, there's no going back. You can't reverse
There's
it.
no going back.
Yeah,
Man,
see, this is the type of move. Can y'all hear me good?
Mm-hmm.
All
loud and
right,
clear.
all right, for sure. This is the type of move, like I said, like we always talk about, Sean. This move was for the future. Even before we even made trades, remember we was on live, and I was saying whatever Rob Pelinka does this trade deadline is for the future. Luka Doncic is basically for post LeBron James. I mean, unfortunately, LeBron is still here. But this is basically for post LeBron James. Like he's literally going to start building around Luca this summer, whether it's one piece at a time, two pieces, because we ain't got that much to work with this summer. So at least getting a big man to flow with Luca, I would be happy with that. We can do what we can do. We can go full throttle next summer or this trade deadline coming up this season. Um, but I believe if we're going to trade Austin Reaves, we're going to have to do it this summer because if we do it during the trade deadline, teams are going to know that we're desperate to move him, and they're going to just offer us pennies. So if we try to move him this summer, this off season, we can basically give back more to what we can ask for. We can kind of like fleece another team because yes, he's only making like 14, 15 million, right, EQ? But his skill set is that of a person that's making 25 million. So we can probably get back more now versus trying to trade them in the deadline. But
I
we
hear
basically
you on
yeah.
I hear you on that, but again, like the choices for big men in in for today's NBA is extremely suspect. I'm just gonna be honest here. It's really not much people you can work on outside of like well, if you confident they're a hard worker, they will improve their skills as they go on in the season. The
Hmm.
big men, in my opinion, is this is the weakest era for big men I ever seen in my life. It is we're not gonna get that much value unless, of course, I mean I don't know. Me personally, I'm just not confident with the big men that I'm seeing right now as far as the selections. Me personally, it's
I
somewhat of a
mean,
gamble.
that was one reason why. And I seen shout out to As It Stands Lakers. He kind of made a video about what me and EQ was talking about on Rush Hour. That's why I was like, we should look at one of those centers in the draft because you have a chance to be on Luka's timeline, and what we keep saying, we don't need a huge name to do what we need out of a center. You can be straight out of college, and long as you can rebound and lob and catch lobs, you good. You know, that's all.
I
That's
agree
all
with
Luca
that.
really. That's all Luca really needs.
I agree with that.
Yeah, we don't need
I agree with.
no 25, $30 million a year center. Like we don't need that. Use that for a wing or for a couple wings. You know, I mean, I would definitely try to trade Austin Reeves for a wing, solid wing that can play defense and score. But you need defense in that starting lineup. Like that's why I said we should just go through the draft as far as the center, and because they're like you said, Sean, there's really no big men out there that really catches my eye. Maybe except Daniel Gafford, and he's talking about he want more money. So I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah, just go through this. Just go through the draft. It's my thing is the centers in this year's draft. The center class is deep, man. Like even the center that they got us picking at 55 is good. So I'm just saying that's what Rob Pelinka should look at. Rob Pelinka should look at that, trying to get the center through the even if it's even if it's a center through the draft to be the backup center. I think we should just do that. But we have to get a center that we're actually going to use.
Dylan, I have to agree with that as well. Um, but I don't think that conversation is going to happen until what they get the draft.
Who, Bronny?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bronny,
Yeah,
Bronny in the draft, in the trading draft. Come on, man.
no, they.
This
I
is
mean, they're
so.
gonna. I mean, they got to go through the draft before they even talk about making any move. Like,
I mean, I'm hoping we don't get in there, Bronny James in our squad, man. I mean, we already got one, and we got old man version. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna get his another brother, and then probably 2027 we're gonna get his cousin, Ronnie James. So hey,
Nah, I don't think the Lakers are going to get anybody in LeBron James's family again. Bryce is going to get drafted by somebody else. Um, I and here's the thing, Sean and EQ. This could really hurt Bryce as well because teams might want to back off of him if they don't want to deal with his dad or with Clutch Sports or because and the LeBron James media. They don't want to deal with that with the pressure of having to play Bryce or start Bryce. I don't think teams want to
I
deal with
mean,
that pressure.
in this instance, that's Jean's fault. She's the one who has been giving every single demands and allow him and his company to have every leeway in our own organization. That's her fault.
And
When she gave a, what you say?
I was just about to
and
say, I'm glad she stepped back too. That's what I'm saying. She stepped back.
yeah,
Now she gave Rob Pelinka the reign. So
yeah,
she took a
she gave
step
him the
back.
keys. She gave him the keys.
Yeah, so it's gonna be different, bro. Going forward, I'm telling you.
I hope. I truly hope. I believe. Hey man, every year when we're anticipating the next season, you have these rumors saying like, hey man, Gene Buss is actually stepping up and going against the power of Brickhead James. and all that. I was like, yeah, man, I'm happy, man. We finally some level of accountability on his ass, and then we're in the same position again. Like, hey, man, like, hey, Jesus Buzz, give me a new guy, a new player. We got such and such who averaged a triple double. But I'm going to get the ball more than anybody else, so he ain't get no triple double. He's going to play some. He's going to do shoot threes and play some decent defense. That's about it. And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm not. I'm just gonna be honest. Right now I'm just not gassed up for the anticipation for the season. I just need to see results. That's what it is. See me these results that show me that hey, you're no more manipulated by him.
Well,
That's all. You know what I mean? Since
depends
you're
on
a
what moves
boss,
they make.
show me your boss.
Depends on what moves they make. I mean, this is going to be a very important summer. Which way they go?
I hope it's going to be an important summer because if I see more houses rebuilding by this season, by the upcoming season, then honestly, I just lost my hope, man. I might as well just desire to grow some orange trees and just make my own garden before I expect anything else with my team. Like,
Well, basically, Madison Square Garden needs to make some oranges.
oh yeah, hey man, the Knicks is looking like oranges right now.
Yeah, exactly. My point. They look like oranges.
Well, shout out to Minnesota for not getting swept. They came out yesterday, did what they supposed to do.
And they brought their different pieces to show up yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying, man. I'm looking at these 4 teams that's left, and we got to take their formula, man. We got to, and I believe Rob Pelinka is going to do it. I think he knows how important depth is.
Hey, we got to play more than 8 players.
Yeah, we have to. Like, we have to. Like,
All 4 of those teams also have great development, like as far as what they're playing.
Yeah, exactly. They're playing 10, 11 guys. Yeah.
Player development, depth. You also have like a amazing support when it comes to both personnel and no drama. No one is above the coach, right or wrong. No one is now a puppet. So yeah, I hope Rob take their formula, or else I'm about to turn off the TV up. No Kendrick Lamar. I'm serious, man. I can't see myself watching breaks every single year. It's been 7 years, man. I mean, what do you want me to expect? Like, hey, man, I'm about to see a new year, new me. Yeah, I seen that. That's the equivalency every single time I'm watching my Lakers right now. Every time the break said new year, new me, I'd be like, man, new breaks, new excuses, old year. Except you're more older. You pushing 41 and you act like a teenager. You might as well go to a lounge.
Well, he's been partying it up, so I mean, not surprised.
You're supposed to be on that bench eating hard candy and drinking some tea. I mean, I know it's cold at your age, man. I get it. It's cold in their stadiums. So, yeah. What do I need to see? Anthony Davis. Yeah. Tissue has been softened up ever since he won that championship. But at the same time, Tissue has some value. Anthony Davis is Tissue. That's what I mean about his nickname. But yet, even though we have Luka, I hope Luka actually improve his defense. I do believe that he should improve your defense. Like, you're an NBA player. You might as well improve every single facet of your game.
I mean, he was working out a stomping grounds in Spain, and that's what he was. So,
I hope. But at the same time, though, Spain got some good ass food out there. So We don't know what type
I
of
mean,
stomping grounds he's working
hey,
with, man.
he played basketball in Spain, so that's where he was. So,
Probably be smoking some hookah, listen to Spanish music,
here we go.
get some good food out there.
Oh
I
man,
mean,
salute
man,
Mr. Layback.
I mean,
He said hopefully Luca doesn't gain it back by eating pizza, drinking booze, or smoking cigs. Nah, man. I think Rob Pelinka's gonna have him under control, man.
I hope. I hope.
Yeah, I think especially Rob being a Kobe guy, quote unquote, he gonna have him under control.
and condition is important.
Yeah.
But if Austin Reeves didn't get traded, what is gonna happen?
You gotta work on his
Um,
defense if you don't.
he's gonna have to work on a lot of things.
Hey, Austin Reeves, I hope you better to work on that defense, man. Offensively, you looking solid, but defensively,
And
you need to work on it.
off ball should and off ball shooting pretty much because
And no
he
more bullshit.
he only operates with the basketball in his hands. I mean,
Yeah. Like that's why sometimes it look like a disaster with Luca, LeBron, and Austin Reeves because they all need the ball in their hands.
yep. hmm
Yeah, I think he has to. I think Reeves got to learn the D Wade way when it comes to Luca. Not on that extent where like D Wade looked like he was from third best player to now
hmm
pompous.
hmm
During LeBrick's Miami days, but
hmm
he could be a supporter where he could score. 15, 17 points, save some of that offensive energy for defense. Play some help defense per se, and you'll be all right. Briggs could stay in that bench. He could drink his wine, eat all the cheese that he wants, man. And he could talk to his son about all the good old days. Back in the day when I was like 23, I was I was going to Jimmy Kimmel and going to WWE and watch Michael Jordan last game. He could talk about all those stories. He could talk about while on that bench. While those two could do all most of the work. If that's fine, that'll be perfect. That'll be so perfect. That's all I ask for. Please, Rob. Please, no more.
I mean, I got faith in Rob, man. I think, like I said, man, if you look at his body language when he was saying what he was saying in the exit interview, I think he's very serious about doing things the right way. Because I think before Jeannie gave him the keys, he had to run every move by Jeannie. Like everything he did had to get an okay from Jeannie,
Including this trade.
Hmm.
including his Luka trade.
Interesting. I
So
mean, I usually outside, he runs by Gene as far as decisions, but every time he wants to trade someone, who veto it,
Had
you
to
know what I
go through
mean?
Genie.
Jay Reed from Akron have been veto a lot of trades lately, man. So it's not even just Gene now. He's like you had to go with you. It's like Gene is the president, Jay Reed the vice president, and now you're pretty much more like the Secretary of State. So I hopefully because of your new position, you treat him, like the way he is. He's a worker, not vice president. That's all I'm just saying, man. Like no more of these excuses. And if I see him doing that buddy buddy shit every single time when we after games or whatnot with LeBrick, I'll be like, man, I'm done with this shit. I'm like, nah, no
I
more
mean,
hope.
he's been doing this
I don't
every
want
year
to
since he
see.
got here.
I don't want to see that passive aggressive man. We that laugher. Like when like celebrities be laughing at each other in pictures. What I mean? Just like laughing at
Yep, he's coming
conversation.
out.
They take a picture mid conversation. Yeah, I don't want to see that shit. Like no more. We already have enough passiveness for the longest. I just want you. If you are angry by that way his performance is, be angry at the performance. be extremely serious with your intent. If I see one more passive aggressive type of thing, I'm done. Like, I'm done, man. You know, I mean, hey, the WNBA is booming. You know what I mean? So I'll just concentrate on watching basketball there instead of me ranting about the Lakers all the time. You know?
I mean, you're right about the WNBA booming. I mean, it might be a time where people are going to want to tune into Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese versus watching SGA and Anthony Edwards.
Oh man,
So,
you know what I mean? SGA versus SGA versus Jalen Brunson or that light skinned dude Isaiah Hamburg. It's gonna be a flop off. It'd be like, man,
Yeah.
forget the finals MVP. Who is the most valuable flopper? Who is the final most valuable flopper in that game? Because man, I never know they master flopping like that. I'm like, man, where do you get those tips from? James Harden, LeBrick. I mean, I seen flopping in mid air I never seen before. I was like, man, are you trying to do a cartwheel? SGA was like flopping in mid air, no one touched him, and then he still get the foul. I'm like what the hell is going on? But
but
hey,
I mean, like I said, man, I love SGA's like offensive game. I love the way he plays basketball. Besides the flopping, like the foul baiting, you know, if he's not doing that, like it'll be fun watching SGA because despite what people say, a lot of SGA's like moves in his repertoire reminds me of Kobe Bryant. Like a lot of stuff that he does, as far as shooting from the mid range, the fadeaways, how he gets to his shot. Besides the flopping, some of the stuff he does remind me of Kobe Bryant. Like, I can't deny it. I'm not gonna hate on him. I mean, he is a great basketball player, but I just hope he kind of slows down on that, trying to get fouled instead of just worry about making the basket. Man, but yeah, man, I'm happy, man. I'm very very happy. Like I was looking for something to be happy about today about the Lakers, and I got it. That picture right there showed me that because that's one thing I was worried about was is Luka Dončić really going to take everything that JJ Redick is saying and apply it instead of just doing things his own way and being a diva. And it looked like he's really accepting what he needs to do or what he needed to do, should I say. So I believe we're gonna see more Luka Doncic dunks, y'all. I think we're gonna see him dunking now.
that's dope.
More fast breaks.
Yeah, more fast breaks. Like I said, I still don't know how is it gonna translate defensively. I don't, but at least he's gonna be quicker on offense. You know.
Well, well, like I said, this year's draft, they better go get something. So,
Yes, yes, yes. And I just hope that we don't just stick with this one pick. I hope we really make some trades for some first round picks.
yep.
Like even if you trading away Rui for some first round picks this year, I'm good with that. I'm good with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, just don't trade for a big contract back.
I would trade Vanderbilt for a lottery pick this year if somebody would take it. Like I would. You could still get your center with that 55th pick, and with a lottery pick, you could probably find like a good solid wing.
Yeah, like a late lottery.
Yeah,
hmm
because it's gonna definitely be some quality centers at number 55. It definitely will be. Because not everybody looking for a center in the draft, or will
Unless
be looking for a center in the draft.
unless they're changing their unless they're changing their strategy to two bigs. I don't know. Depends.
Yeah, it could be. It could be heading in that direction. I mean, I think the only team that's not really using two bigs is Indiana. I don't really see them using two bigs.
Yeah, because they got Siakam there as a wing, who can also
Hmm.
play the 4. Yeah, though. Yeah, he plays a 3-4, and that's why they don't play two bigs.
And Obi Toppin comes off the bench,
Yeah,
but they just got a collection of great players that know their role. Like I think that's part of what you need to be successful. You got to have, like we was talking about yesterday, I believe. You got to get players not only to complement your star, but you have to get a group of players that can play within the coach's system. If the coach got a certain system, get players that can fit that.
like the guy can play the 3 and the 4,
Yeah,
so that you won't have to play two bigs.
exactly. Like I'm all about fitting the system versus trying to load up on big names.
Yep.
Like I'm all about fitting the system because that's more important to me. Like let's just say, for instance, like I really don't know what JJ Redick's scheme is, to tell you the truth.
It's
I
LeBron's
just
playbook.
Nobody
I
knows.
haven't yeah I haven't
Mm,
seen too much of it,
no,
but
nobody knows exactly.
let's just say his coaching style is you know inside out,
It's
where
like the
he
first.
has yeah
It's like the
like
first
like
2 quarters you see something, and then third and fourth quarter you see something different. So I don't know what the hell this is. I don't.
yeah like maybe you just got to build the team like based on you got to build the team based on, of course, Luka Dončić being the first option when it comes to scoring, and make it to where if he's in trouble, you got people out there he can pass the ball to and catch the lob, or catch the ball to and they could just shoot it and have a chance of making it. So basically,
Well, just
maybe if you can build the team, if push come to shove, you can build the team how Orlando built their team around Dwight Howard. Surround
Dwight
him with
Howard?
I said not. Look, man. This is what I'm saying. I'm not saying Luca is Dwight Howard.
Okay,
I'm I'm
okay,
s-
okay.
I'm saying how Orlando built their team around Dwight Howard. Remember how he was the inside force, but he was surrounded by shooters to pass it to, like a Rashard Lewis, like a Petrus, like a Turkoglu, Jameer. He had if he was in trouble, if he in the post and he was getting doubled and triple team pause. Um, he
yeah,
had
Yeah,
shooters. He had
he
shooters to
definitely had
pass
the
it
right
out to.
call today.
yeah. They
It
need a
definitely
guy. They need a guy who can cut to the paint.
right because Luca can post up too. Luca can post up and score. We've seen it plenty of times. Like if that's why I was saying, and I know and I know I know he hates the term 3 and D, but
I'm
it's
becoming more hate. I actually hate this 3 and D too, man. Like damn,
I
I
but
mean, to some degree, the 3 needs to cut to the paint and score. It's just
you're
selling
right.
that 3 point shot.
You're right. So I mean, this gonna pause. This gonna be crazy. S&D.
Oh,
mm.
yeah.
S and
Scoring
D.
and defense. Scoring and
Mhm.
defense.
Mhm.
Scoring and defense.
Hmm.
Not just shooting threes and playing defense. Scoring
Mhm.
and
I
defense where
thought
you
S and
can
D was a disease. You know what I mean? That Dwight
yes.
had.
So basically I'm gonna just say this. Basically like a uh like a Austin Reeves type player on offense, but can also play solid defense on the other end. Or even like a Dalton Connect type offensive player that can play defense on the other end. Because Dalton Connect can get to the rim. He can create a shot for himself. Like he don't need to always try to catch and shoot. Somebody that can. that can, create their own shot on top of playing defense on the other side. So I get it. That's where the athleticism comes from. That we keep saying we need athleticism on this team. We need somebody that can cut to the basket, catch lobs at any position. You don't got to just be for a center. You can catch lobs at any position if you're athletic enough. So, but it's going to be tough because a lot of the athletic guys are getting paid a lot if we're going to be trying to trade for them. Like, if you look at a guy like Zach LaVine,
Man, hell no. Forget about Zach LaVine. Get away
that's what I'm
from
saying. He's athletic, but he gets paid a lot. It's like, I don't know, man. We got to look up. Like we gotta look up this offseason if we're gonna be trading for people. That's why I'm basically relying on the draft for a lot of stuff this year.
Yeah, that's why the draft is before free agency.
Yeah,
Now, I hope
I'm
the draft
relying
is
I'm relying on the
better
draft.
than last year. You know.
And that's why development's more important than back then with their old habits.
Yeah, development is very important. And I know people don't like to give him a chance, but I think JJ Redick is gonna end up being that. Like, cause you never people look, man, people laugh at Eric Spoelstra too when he came from the film room.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you gotta give these guys a chance, man.
and Frank Vogel.
And Frank Vogel. Like you got everybody started off somewhere. Even the great Red Auerbach, even the great Phil Jackson, the great Greg Popovich, they didn't start off as being this Hall of Fame coach. They developed into that.
I mean, I know. I'm not. I mean, I don't. No. Back then, I never laughed at Eric Spoelstra. I think he was a good coach. But as far as JJ though, the dude, his cosign was a podcast. Eric Spoelstra came from. He was a protege
Hey,
for one of the greatest coaches of all time.
hey,
But it's not.
the the
Oh,
the,
go
the,
ahead.
the film room is old fashioned, and the podcast is a different version of film room. It's different.
I
It's
And
just
you
it's
also
a,
got
it's a different era now. I mean,
and you gotta look at it, Sean.
I wouldn't
You gotta
say
look
that.
at it, Sean. You gotta look at it, Sean. JJ Redick is a former player. He knows the game. He played at Duke under Coach K. He knows what it's.
Uh,
He been around the great coach. He been around great minds.
I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? He is pretty much a Hall of Fame college basketball player. He is one of the best, or what he known as, like, so whoever said, it's one of the best 3-point shooters of all time, or at least in his era. He doesn't give me no Coach K or Doc Rivers or none of that. Like he is just there because he moves like a snobby, half baked intellect that'll say good things on TV because he spoke good, and in reality he does not really capitalize on anything else outside of that. He just sounds good. Like, yeah, we here in a very unfortunate situation that my team did not capitalize. But as a genius of myself, I know I can actually calculate it. It's such a high rate. I could calculate that our winning percentage will go up from 27% to 88%. We just need to do half of that with such and such this, such and such that. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I mean, but
I'm just. I mean, so far, I hope JJ prove me wrong, but until then, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. He just looks like a
they all
cameo of
got work.
Goodfellas.
Hey, they all got work to do. They have the whole entire summer.
yeah,
I
man,
hope.
they got. I mean, this is his rookie season, man. We gotta give him a chance. We gotta.
They gotta go to the gyms and look at young talent.
The irony. This is the first time LeBron actually helped a rookie.
Wait, which rookie? Which rookie?
No, it's a joke. Like you know, like okay, like
No,
for
I'm
Drake,
saying which rookie. I'm just saying like
he
which
You
never
talking
else
you,
no
rookie.
you
rookie.
talk
This is
Exactly
JJ his
my
first
point.
rookie. This
you
is
talking
his
about JJ
first
Redick?
rookie. Yeah, he is the rookie coach that got co-signed by you know who, and LeBron said, "Hey man, we gotta give him time." I was like, coming from a guy who trades every
Well,
young star everywhere you go. Now
that's
you
why I
want to give
thought
a
you were gonna
guy
say.
more time.
I thought you were
Hmm.
gonna say his son, but no, that's another funny one. But
I mean, everybody has a first. Everybody at some point gets a first time head coach. Like everybody at some point.
mm-hmm.
You just got to see what you got. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and really, what choice did we have? Like, what choice?
Not
Everybody
many.
you said, oh, everybody said, oh, we could have got Sam Cassell.
Not
How you know Sam Cassell wanted to leave?
I would have gone Sam Cassell. Shoot, Genie was able to pay that college coach a lot of money to come over here. You
And
couldn't have
we
done
dodged a
much more
bullet.
with
We
Sam
dodged a
Cassell.
bullet with him. We dodged a bullet with him
Mm-hmm. Dodge a bullet.
because he was trash over there going back to college, and he would have costed way more than JJ Redick.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We dodged a bullet.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we can go back to saying, oh, we could have got Ty Lue. We missed out on Ty Lue. Has Ty Lue won a
Nah, I would never
championship with the
get Ty
Clippers?
Lue.
Has Ty Lue won a
Nah,
championship with the Clippers?
no one has ever won a championship for the Clippers.
Nope.
Exactly. Exactly. Have you ever seen Sam Cassell as a head coach?
I actually do. I actually
No, no,
do.
no. I'm saying have you? I'm saying have you seen him as a head coach?
Oh, see him? No, no. I haven't seen Sam Cassell as a head coach.
So basically, he
Yes,
would have been a rookie too, right?
Mm-hmm.
yes, but he has more experience than JJ.
Says who? He never been a head coach.
I mean, JJ's resume is, hey man, I'm helping my kids' summer league team. So hey, we probably lost like 8 out of 10 times, but we lost. We actually won 5 times. You know, we won like 18 times. So what
But
is the point
but
about saying Cassell? He got championships. He got championships of being assistant head coach, and he actually know how to how to
And
tackle problems with players.
Boston has a lot of work to do the next 2 years with Sam
Oh
Cassell.
yeah, Boston, it's over for Boston. It's
That's what
over.
I'm saying. Sam Cassell, what is he gonna do now with the next 2 years? That's what I'm saying. Like,
He's just praying that faster recovery comes for Jason Tatum. You know.
I mean,
and
Boston is
Jalen Brown's gonna be out half of next year. So with that injury he got, so they're gonna miss 2 players.
Jalen Brown got hurt too.
Mm-hmm. You got her too. Huh.
Damn, I didn't know that.
He should be out half a season.
And
While
I
he's
don't
on
feel sorry. I
recovery.
don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for the Celtics. I mean,
No,
I do,
I
I
don't.
do, I do wish Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown in recovery. I don't like seeing people injured. But
I'm just saying. Sam Cassell is. You don't have much of luck with that assistant coach, really. Without your number one, number two option.
well, the Nuggets head coaching position is no longer open. Um,
Yeah, the assistant coach took that job.
yeah, maybe the Kings job would be open,
No,
or
they
did they,
resigned Doug Christie. They
or
paid
they
Doug
resigned Doug
Christie.
Christie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's another person. It was his first year taking over as a head coach, and he did worse
Yeah.
than Reddick.
Yeah, they fired Mike. Yeah, they fired Mike Brown. I mean,
Mike Brown, a head. Look, man, look. I'm gonna say it like this, Sean. if you look at it, okay, everybody that was below third seed were experienced coaches. He was beating out Mike Malone. He was beating out what's that dude that who that dude that coaches the Timberwolves? Um
Mr. Flick
yeah,
or Flint.
he outcoached Jason Kidd. Like people gotta look at it like this. Yes, he made mistakes in the playoffs, but he was the first coach we had in a long time that didn't put us in a play-in situation, even with a mid-season mix-up.
Hmm.
Like
Uh,
you know how good it felt. You know it felt great as a Lakers fan to just say, "Oh, we made the playoffs. We can just watch these other motherfuckers play and get tired. We could just sit back, relax. We didn't have to play. We didn't have to even think about a play-in tournament." It felt so good as a Laker fan to go through that. Say we can just sit back, relax. We got the third seed, and we can just chill. Now, yes, we did get put out in the first round by a team that's currently in the Western Conference Finals. So we can just learn from this and move forward. I mean, it's a step in the right direction. Just imagine, just if JJ Redick did this, right? Just imagine JJ Redick with Luka Dončić for a full season. What do you think he can do with that? I mean, that's why I'm saying we got to give this a chance.
all right. I'll give him a chance. But if he mess up, man, I'll be acting like Tony from Goodfellas. I need to know where you at.
All right, I'll give you my word. If he has a full season with the roster he goes in with and ends with no right, if he goes a full season, no roster changes starting preseason, no roster changes, and he still f's up, I give you the whole panel to talk shit to JJ Redick. I can even stop you. Okay, how about
Hey,
that?
at least I talk to someone else besides the brick all the time. I can talk to a fake Pat Riley, who thinks he got hype because of a podcast. And LeBron is talking to his replacement as we speak, man. Mind the game.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's over there grooming Steve Nash now.
shoot, you know what they said, man. Why I have to keep one puppet if I could get more?
Oh man, I don't know, man. Sean, you hilarious, man. Ah, Jesus, man.
Man, I just prove me wrong, JJ.
I
Since
think
you're
he
such an
will.
intellect with the sport, just prove me wrong. Show me how inferior my intelligence are compared to yours. Because hey, I don't know about basketball. I'm just a guy who talks shit. You know what I mean? I'm just a guy who be the one that's like talking shit after your defeat. You know, show me how inferior I am when it comes to how you play basketball. Because so far, I'm just not seeing. You know what I mean? I'm just seeing the same old, same old. I mean, yeah, the players play some better defense, but am I gonna give more credit to you or Don McMillan? But hey, I mean, prove me wrong, JJ.
I mean, it takes you know a team to make the coaching staff. I mean, he's the head coach. Yes, he does get the final say. Yes, but everybody has a team. I mean, even when Phil Jackson was three-peating all these damn times, he had a Tex Winter. He had a Clemens. He had people on his squad, and it's gonna take J.J. Redick, Scott Brooks, Nate McMillan, Lindsey Harding. It's gonna take all of that. It's gonna take all of that. All these coaches on his staff were former head coaches, so it's
Yeah,
gonna take all
this
that.
is This is pretty much like one of the best coaching staffs that I ever seen in the Lakers.
Yes.
After what, a decade?
Yes,
I
after
mean,
Phil Jackson, we ain't seen a good coaching staff like this. Yes. Yes.
all right, all right, prove me wrong, Mister Intellectual.
And they got to the
Native
third
American.
seed in the toughest conference.
All right, I'll give a pass to that. I'll give a
All of
pass to
them,
that.
mind you, not just JJ Redick. All of them, first time coaches of the Lakers. All of them. Okay. So I mean, we on the right path, brother. We on the right path. And when
Mm,
Rob Pelinka got the keys to the car,
McMillan and Scott Brooks.
there you go. There you go. And there you have it. I wish Scott Brooks was here when we had Russell Westbrook, but
Ooh, I don't know about that, but
I mean he got experience with Russell Westbrook
I
in
know
in Washington and Oklahoma City. I think
and that was not pretty.
he would.
Not
You
pretty.
think he would have? You think he would have listened to Scott Brooks?
I
I
mean,
mean,
he would.
he listened to Darvin Ham.
I mean, he would. It's just. I mean, he would, but we won't even know what the record would be. I mean,
We'll probably still be in the play-in if.
I mean, with all those old guys on the end of their careers, I don't know.
hmm Yeah, 'cause we had an old ass Trevor Ariza, we had an old ass
Wayne
Carmelo
Ellington.
Anthony, Wayne up, yeah. Um,
We did have a retirement team. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's exactly my point. Scott Brooks or a retirement team? I don't know.
I mean, every game it looks like cookies and warm milk.
hey, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Carmelo was balling though. He was balling for us. The
Man,
minutes
the
he did
NBA
get,
blackball Carmelo. That is just sad.
Yeah.
They blackballed.
I was loving Carmelo Anthony on the team. Like, but I think he had the wrong coach. Like, he had the wrong coach. But it's whatever. Maybe we can turn Dalton Connect into a Carmelo Anthony. He got the offensive tools to do it.
Or get a wing to compare with connecting and look at.
That's what I need to do, EQ. I haven't did that yet. I need to look up like the wings in the draft to see what's the. Have you looked up the wings in the draft? Like, is it a deep draft for wings?
I only looked at one yesterday. Yeah,
Do it look
I
like
looked at
he gonna go in the lottery?
he's like a late lottery. He's
So
like a,
you think
I,
he'd fit here?
yeah, I think he'll fit better than Vanderbilt. No offense.
Yeah, I think I seen enough of Vanderbilt, man. Like I'm telling y'all, man. Because
And
we
I
can,
think
like I said, we can talk all we want, but Rob Pelinka does moves that we don't even talk about. Like we keep
and
talking about AR and Rui. He gonna get rid of Vanderbilt too. Watch.
and he's a cheaper option than Finney Smith.
Yeah, I think we're going to keep Finney Smith. You know, at least for Luca's sake, we're going to keep Finney Smith.
Yeah, like no more
Man,
than
Bean Smith needs
no.
to be gone.
I knew it.
Hey, you want me to say anything different? You want me to just pretend like, man, Bean Smith, we need him. We actually do. Nah, man, he need to go back to Brooklyn.
Well, Brooklyn
Team that
already
we
traded
see
him,
do
so they
business
don't
with
want him back.
with teams, man. I don't even care if
Well,
Jeannie Buss actually have a problem with that particular team. She got to do business with them. No more Brooklyn teams.
But what was
I'm
wrong
more
with Vinny Smith?
bruh. The dude, people were hyping him as if he's like, man, he can shoot the three, he can play, he can run, he can play defense, he played great defense, and blah blah blah. All I'm seeing is that he is like an okay shooter. He plays average defense, and he's inconsistent. That's about it. He's just a stretch four that only plays okay defense and okay threes. What type of stuff is that hype about? It was like, I thought it'd be like, man, he's an impactful player. I'm not saying I want him as a superstar per se, but where's the impact? I don't see no impact. I see more impact from Patrick Beverly over Vinny Smith. I'm just telling the truth. But hey, he could stretch the floor because he's such a stretch four. Yeah, he stretched the floor. He stretched the floor with money. That's the way he finesse. That way Brooklyn finesse us.
That's the term.
Overhyped by 14 points, and then we
That's
think
the
he can
term
use
that
us to score
Sean
right.
hate. Sean hates stretch fours.
Hey man, yeah, I'm hating right now. Like how can you hype about a team from a guy who actually is only playing average basketball, and then we come to the Lakers, he played like what? Okay, when he was in the playoffs, he was barely existing.
I
But he
mean,
can stretch the floor
every
though.
time I seen him play, he was making some good defensive plays and hitting threes.
Man, that dude mediocre as his haircut, man.
So you saying you want somebody younger because he is like what 32?
I mean, of course, man. Do you want? I want my Lakers to be vibrant. I don't want my Lakers looking like they eat cookies and warm milk. I mean, I already got one guy, and we had to change everything for him, especially his water. Anybody who was like around 26 to 30, hey, 23 to 25. That's all I ask. At least they got more energy. I don't want man like hey, I'm a stretch four. I could stretch on the floor. I'm 31 though, so I'm near up to my age. So don't push me too much, but I could push a lot. Come on, man.
I mean, like I said before, there's a lot of work to do. Like, there has to be a roster makeover, no matter what position. Um,
Yeah, roster makeover, and starting with when it comes vibrancy. We
yep,
need youth. You know what I mean? We don't want old guys that think they could play, but only for a check.
yep.
I
Mhm.
mean, we get to play. You hype out your size, even though you're like an undersized power forward or whatnot, or actually an undersized center or an undersized power forward, and you think you can stretch the floor, blah blah blah. Like the way that they market these players is
Mhm.
disgusting. This dude's saying that what's going on with the Dodgers? The Dodgers are winning. What the fuck? What is the? They're like the only team in LA that's winning.
Yep.
Probably gonna go back to back. Why are you asking about the Dodgers?
Here we go.
Let me see the win and losses of the Dodgers since you wanted to know. The Dodgers is 32-20
Mhm.
in the standings right now. The
Mhm.
Dodgers are at first place in the West. Come on,
Mhm.
man, don't worry about no Dodgers. We know the Dodgers are gonna win. I'm caring about my Lakers right now.
Shout out to Samurai Beast Warrior.
Unless they're, yeah, as
I
long as
mean,
they're
bruh,
in,
it's
yeah,
baseball. You're not gonna win every single game, but
And
you
they
will if
still
you could
and
beat
they
you could
still
beat.
got three-fourths of a season left.
Yeah, that's the point. Like okay, they lost against the Mets. So what? The Dodgers gonna beat them twice. Like what are you worried about? Now, if it was like basketball and you only played like 4 times in a row,
Yep. Yep.
like come on, man. Like stop worrying about the Dodgers. The Dodgers is gonna be all right. They're gonna go back to back, while my Lakers gonna look old and raggedy. Ugh.
Well, I mean, they're not. I mean, like I said, the team needs to get younger and more athletic.
Man, the draft, man. I hope there's more big men in the draft. The big men
There is.
is lacking for the past decade and a half.
Yep, there is.
I hope there's more Victor Wembanyama's, except they got more meat in the bones. Pause.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something,
I don't know about Wemby, but I mean,
Sean.
What is it?
You saying that Dorian Finney-Smith was trash this year?
The way things are, yeah. I'm not trash, mediocre. I want to say trash, mediocre.
He shot 41% from three this year.
Come on, dog. Please don't start talking about these 3-point percentage. Most of
That's
these
what we
players
that's
not
that's what we
getting.
got. That's what we got him for. That and playing defense.
Man, so because he has 41%, even though the league right now is at a point where their players are shooting 50%, which, being around 50% is the new 40%. Him being 41% is the equivalency of someone shooting at around 37, 36%. I mean, hey, I guess. So, you know what I mean? Hey, Dorian Finney-Smith, since this is a good check for you at your age, continue, have at it, man. Have at it. Finesse my team some more. They don't know anything else just to get finesse.
Okay, Dorian Finney-Smith shot 41% from three this year. Steph Curry, my boy, shot 39%.
That's kind of misleading.
How's it misleading?
Steph Curry get more defensive pressure on him than Dorian Finney-Smith. Plus, he's older. I mean, no one is not saying like, "Hey, man, we need to worry about Dorian Finney-Smith. Stop him from shooting threes." No, they worry more about the babyface assassin over a guy from Brooklyn that barely scored 14 points a game.
Okay, I won't use him. The guy who shot the most three pointers this year, or the most three pointers made this year, Anthony Edwards. He's shooting 39%.
Again, that's misleading. Andy Edwards is a hothead. He think he's KD and Steph Curry. If he actually shoot more mid range, his 3-point percentage will balance out with the mid range. He should be at least around 40, 46, 48% when it comes to mid range, while that 3-point is like around 40%. Instead of that, he ruined his own game to go with more threes because of ego.
All right, give me a name that you will put in Dorian Finney-Smith's caliber.
Man, Dorian Finney-Smith caliber.
And I'll tell you how they did this past season.
Someone who scored 14 points a game and plays some okay defense. Um,
All right, EQ for sure.
he left.
Zay, you got to do something real quick.
Oh, okay. Hmm. That guy from the Bucks.
Oh, was it?
I'm gonna type his name right now. The Bucks Rob. Sure.
Come on, Bobby Portis.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? No, I was about to say. I wanted to say Kevin Porter Jr., but Bobby Portis is fine.
Okay, we'll go with Bobby Portis.
Yeah, let's go with crazy Bobby Portis.
He shot 36% from three.
Okay.
You know, everybody we named, Dorian Finney-Smith was a better three-point shooter.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that. He is a better 3-point shooter. But when the pressure is on him, he folds off like a ghost.
But here's the thing: when you playing with guys like Luka Dončić, you're not gonna have that much pressure on you.
No, Luka is not the thing I worry about. Luka actually make his players better. I'm talking about LeBron. He played with LeBron, and his game looks even more suspect than it already was.
Like you talking about, like he did with Kevin Love and the Cavs.
I mean, obvious. I mean, you know, when you step in with because of LeBron, you have to make that style change. Like, hey, bro, you can't play like this way. You gotta play like this way.
Man, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. Um, but yeah, man, I basically just wanted to get up here and talk about that and chop it up with y'all. I'm about to go get ready to find me something to eat or something because I'm hungry as hell, man.
I was air frying burritos.
And telling people, man, you can't go wrong with air fryers, man. Like air frying makes shit taste better sometimes.
Especially with frozen food. Technology. If I had that technology since I was a kid, I probably would love to buy more frozen food that I buy from anywhere else.
Yeah, if you got a chance to put something in the air fryer versus the microwave, do it. You know, if you got like frozen burritos, you got hot pockets, um, pizza bagels, anything that you put in the microwave, put it in the air fryer. I guarantee you it's gonna taste way better. Way better. Way better. But yeah, man. Um, anything you want to put out there before we end the stream, Sean?
I hope the Lakers have a great off season. Rob, do the best moves that you can. Lucas, stay healthy. And LeBron, you and your son need to stay in that bench. No more.
So I guess that's it, y'all. Until next time, unless something breaks, we'll see y'all.